Hello?
Oh, good morning. This is Major Rawlings speaking. How are you?
Yes, very well, thank you.
That's the way. I was wondering, is that, is it?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, and, you're the president of...
That is right.
Excellent. Look, I'm sorry to ring you. I've sort of tracked you down because, obviously, you being of the female persuasion, maybe you'd be better informed about this sort of thing. I've recently sort of, well, not recently retired, but some time ago, and well, look, if I get straight to the point, I think my wife's an alien.
Possibly.
Well, I'm glad you said so. I'm glad you're open enough to realise
Oh,
that.
yes, I mean, we know there are very many aliens walking this planet.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
What makes you think that?
Well, she's turned the dog against me. He won't come near me.
The what?
The dog, the Labradors. Yeah, she's turned them against me. There's a strange glow about her at night. I tell you there is. She's a bit of a glow. What else? Yes, at breakfast the other morning, I swore I saw a fork go into her hand without her, it sort of shot across the table. Well, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Is all this? Are you okay with all this? Do you have this? Do you have this often? Is it common?
No, look, are you having me on, or are you genuine?
No. Her. She's. I tell you, it's a worry.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I know.
How long has this been going on for?
Well, a couple of months now, really. I've really started to... Look, to be honest, let's be honest, really, When you get to my age, you don't really notice things about the other person. You just sort of tick over, don't you? They're there, you're here, and you just sort of mill about, get into your routine. As long as she's about, that's what I sort of... So really, to be honest, I know this is a bit of a failure, as I am. Having been a leader of men, I suppose, really, I feel a bit guilty having not noticed earlier. But now, I really have... I have noticed. Could you offer some advice? Maybe should I take her to the doctors? Do you think? Somebody, is there a service for this sort of thing?
Where do you live?
Windsor.
England or Ireland?
No, Windsor, dear. Windsor.
Pardon?
Windsor, in Windsor. It's just outside London.
Yes. I don't know whether there is anything.
Just some advice, anything. Should I prod her or something? I'm a bit worried, really, that she's going to sort of suddenly, like you see those science fiction movies or something. She's just going to suddenly, what's the game? What have they done? I mean, I want her back, really. I mean, is it the person that I married? Really? I mean, she's just changed. In all recognition.
Yeah.
The glowing, I can't stand it. It's bloody keeping me up at night.
Yeah.
What do the doctors say about this sort of thing?
I have no idea. You'd have to take her to the doctor if you... And what does she say about it?
Oh, don't be so silly. I don't know. But, even when she says it, I think she's lying, to be honest. I think there's something going on. Any equipment that you could suggest? Well, you guys, if you've come across this sort of thing before, you have some sort of procedure for dealing with this sort of thing?
I'm not into the hypnotherapist. The thing to do would be to take her to a hypnotherapist.
Really? Have a mind wipe sort of thing. Try deprogram her.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea, actually.
A hypnotist would be able to see if she has had an abduction experience or something like that. That's the only thing I can suggest.
Right. Are they able to wipe the person's mind in completely?
It depends. Who you mean the aliens?
Well, I'm just thinking, no, her mind. Because I'm just thinking, really, I've had to put up with an awful lot, and I wouldn't mind getting a bit of a strumpet round the house, for a bit of, well, really, it might bring the wife out of her shell.
Have you discussed the matter with her?
Yes, but she's very dismissive. When I said to her the other day, I said, with the fork business, I said, what happened there? The fork shot into your hand, woman. And she goes, oh, no, you've seen things. I said, I'm bloody not. That was breakfast time. I hadn't even had my scotch.
Yeah.
I'm at my wit's end, to be honest. What do you do? What actually do you do as your role?
I haven't come across a case quite like yours before. I have heard of people who have been taken and stuff like that, but I haven't heard of anybody being worried about somebody else. So I think the best thing to do would be for both of you to go and see a hypnotherapist and see what he could say.
Okay, well, thank you ever so much for your advice, my dear. You're a great help. I'll look them up. Are they in the old phone book? Are they hypnotherapists?
Yes, you'd find them in the phone book. Yeah.
Excellent. Good luck to you, my dear.
Do you want to give me your name, or would you rather not?
No, that's all right. Major Rawlings.
Major Rawlings.
Rawlings calling. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.